Hey Ace, welcome in. I thought I'd go into StreamYard for now. 2 morning left in the game. This is a good game. Hey Coles, if that's you. I'm not throwing. I am not throwing the whatchamacallit out there. The link up there. Hey Josh. Hey Simon. Hey Virginia. Sitting here watching the game. I don't usually watch football, but I wanted to watch all the commercials, and I got sucked into the game, and it's a good game. Hey Moose. Hey Sue. I thought I'd come on for an hour because I'm gonna attempt to go to the cottage tomorrow because I look like hell. That's why. I mean, if you want to look at me look like hell, sure, I can show myself, but I look really bad. I don't want to scare you all away and you unsubscribe from my channel. So, yeah, that's why no camera tonight. Hey, Lynn. You want to know what I look like scary with my hair up and all my scars from biopsies and everything? Okay, if you unsubscribe, I'm going to come and haunt your butt when I die. All right? Just be aware of that. All right, let me pull up. This is me with my hair up, all my scars. Sorry if I scared you. Yeah, there you go. See? This is why I hide behind the camera and have my hair in my face and my lives. So you don't see all of that. Yeah, but for me, I've been bullied, teased, humiliated, cheated on multiple boyfriends and husbands because of my skin and my body. So that's where I hide around big clothing and hair in the face, and it does a lot to your self-esteem. It takes it and knocks it down to zero. So, and no matter what anybody says, it's hard to come out of that zero zone. On a side note, though, I have still not smoked a cigarette. As you can tell from that cough, it's thanks, Lynn. I appreciate that. It's just hard to believe it. I know you guys all mean well when you say the sweet stuff, but it's hard to take it in and accept it. But anyway, so it's a good football game. Jerry Butler's probably probably freaking out. His team is lost. Yeah. Yeah, right, Josh. What? Wait, what? How in the heck? 1 minute and 48 seconds left in the game. Hey, Tim. And how come you're not a mod? And Kansas City just got a touchdown. It is now 20-40. What? Yeah, he was. He was on my live for Friday night. He'll be on his live tomorrow night. I'm sure he'll mention something. Oh, they just got a 3-pointer, so it's now 23-40. Is that what it is now? No, 20. He got a 2-pointer. 22-40. Oh, it was good, Josh. Up until like the middle of the third quarter, it was zero. It was zero on Kansas City, and Philly has been like hitting sacks like unbelievably. They've let's see, they sacked the quarterback 3 or 4 times. No, 3 or 4 times or 6 times. Interception. There was interception like crazy. It's not over yet. There's a minute 48 seconds left. They just scored touchdowns, 2 back to back. So I'm not calling it yet. The Chiefs check cleared. Right? Is that what you're saying, that they won the game? It's 18 points separating. Anything can happen in a minute and 48 seconds, guys. Eagles recovered the ball. Okay. That's it. All right, so you're right. It's over. Yeah, they recovered. I mean, they got the ball, so they're done. It's not mine either, Lynn, until it's like the Super Bowl. Like, I don't watch it usually all through the games, all through all the different games. Hey, the girl, Steph, Camelus too. Yeah, I'm just doing it for now because the game's going and I'm not ready for bed for like another hour. So I've been home for the past 3 weeks. I'm going to go to the cottage tomorrow. Steve, my cousin, lets me stay or sends me home because of this cough, the way it's hitting me still. And she's got some students at the cottage, so they can answer phones if need be. But we'll see how it goes. I'm feeling this cough like I have that cough that's not making me lose my breath now, but every time I cough or sneeze, it hits me right in the collarbone and the shoulders. It's like it moved right there. That it wasn't there before, and it just all of a sudden started popping up last night and today. More so today than last night, I think. Yeah, Trekker's going to be happy. Eagles Trekker. He's a Philly fan. He lives in Philadelphia. I'm not doing anything but hot stuff and water. Okay, 22 seconds, 21 seconds. It's over. Everybody's on the field now. Yes, Kansas City lost. 22 for Kansas City and 40 for the Eagles. I've tried who was it? No, it was Steph. I've tried cold and sore and cold flu and sore throat. I've tried Mucinex, Dayquil, NyQuil. I've tried German cough medicine. I've tried sore and throat spray. I've tried all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I've got the Vicks for my nose. Yeah, like I said, I only watch usually the Super Bowl. I like watching more so like the commercials. Since I'm a huge Clydesdale horse fan, I like watching the Budweiser commercials. I also like their frog commercials. Their frog commercials were pretty good too. And the E Trade babies, I like them too. And then I saw an Avengers commercial. Yeah, I don't do car races. I don't like watching cars just take left turns on a speedway. I like the drag racing where the parachute comes out of the back. Dragging. I like those kind of races. Fast and quick and over with. Hey Henry. Yeah, it depends on the ad. There's some really cute ones. I just don't understand the monkey dog face one. I just don't get it. I totally don't understand that one. I'm trying to remember what else that I saw that I liked. Um, what other ones that I liked that I saw? 12 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. You guys, totally awesome. 15 amazing folks in here. Hey, Marianne. How you doing? Welcome on in. Come on into the after party of the Super Bowl. I like watching baseball when we're going for the pendant, when the Red Sox going for the pendant. I'm a Red Sox fan. Like, don't ask me team players. I'm not that kind of a fan. And it's like watching when we get to the playoffs and stuff. No, I haven't. See, my problem is I need to start drinking tea, and I just cannot stand the taste of tea unless it's Chinese tea. And I also like McCormick's had made. That's all right. I have fat fingers too. Yes, the pennant. Thank you, Moose. Um, I like the chicken soup, homemade chicken soup, and McCormick's had sold packages of it, and they stopped selling it and making it. It was chicken noodle soup in the package, all the seasoning spices. And it's like if I could have a package or written down of all the spices to put in chicken soup broth, so I can make my own without the rice and without the noodles. Because I put a lot of onion, garlic, and chicken in mine and carrots. So if I can find like a recipe of like the seasonings, so I can get a good taste, then I'd be having a lot of soup right now. My kids don't. I mean, my daughter hates soup. The one that tends to my legs, she hates soup. So it's so hard. It's like I want to make stew in the house. Nope. Awesome. Please do. I'm looking for good homemade chicken soup broth that I can add my stuff to. Because sometimes I'll even add chickpeas and then I'll freeze some of that up. I love, love, love that. I don't even know about boiling bones. I buy chicken breasts with no bones. Very rare do I buy a whole chicken roast because we don't like dark meat in the house. So we don't buy, like if I buy a chicken roast, I end up throwing away the thighs, the drums. We keep the breasts and the wings. And then for turkey, we give my aunt all the dark meat of the turkey and the bones. But my son made some really good ribs in the oven today. That was good. But I can buy broth, bone broth at Traders if I need to. I can buy it, the bone broth. Also at the grocery store. Yeah, I see. I need to package it up and send it your way. I need to. I just don't like noodles and rice in my soup. but I like everything else in my soup. I do potatoes, sweet potatoes. I just don't do rice or. I guess because when I was a kid, I was addicted to Campbell's chicken noodle soup and chicken rice soup. So I ended up munching on the rib bones and got some of the marrow. So hopefully that will do something. When he made it, I took a picture of it. It was really good. Dinner was really, really good. They made it with. I had a lot of carbs tonight, so I'm hoping that'll make me tired because I've been staying up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. But he made barbecue ribs and the well, I shouldn't say barbecue. He made baked oven ribs. The Royals, Mariners, Cardinals, name a few. I also like a few others. Yeah, I'm mostly Red Sox. I grew up in New England, even though I was born in Florida, raised in Georgia and Tennessee/Kentucky. I'm still a Sox fan. Now back to the ribs. So he made pork ribs from the racks that I had bought, and then he baked them in the oven. They were so good with barbecue sauce. So they were wet and they were so good. And then some Boston baked beans from Bush and some mashed potatoes. And that's what we had for dinner. But we ate dinner like around 3:30, 4 o'clock. No, what was it? Yeah, 3:30, 4 o'clock, or 4 o'clock, 4:30, somewhere in there, which is super early. I never eat that early. I don't even think about stuff like that when I'm like, okay, I got the crunch at the end, all the softness. Okay, it's going in the garbage. Hey, Rick, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing a live and no live camera. Camera no live, whatever you want to. No, what is it? No camera live. That's what it is. I'll get it eventually. I'll get some water here. Good, good. I'm glad you're doing good. Let's see, 12, 13 folks. Hey, Ace. The gnome looks like kind of Eddie. No, that's me. That's me with long hair. Mickey made this from Critter Creek. He's making me another one more. Like I have it with the snowflakes floating around it. He's making me another one like this one, but with the round glasses. Because I want to have that as a backup logo. I'm not a big soup fan only because I like the consistency of gravy. So you're more like a beef stew, fish chowder, clam chowder, potato chowder, corn chowder, broccoli and cheese. That thickness. My ex stepmother used to make a mean fish chowder. Oh, it was so good. And my ex sister in law used to make a really good corn chowder. I'm trying to get my niece to give me the recipe. Henry, you have a good night, hon. Sleep well and stay warm. I saw all that snow you guys were taking care of up there. When I think of gravy, I think of my girlfriend who's Italian. Potato soup, yeah, the consistency of gravy. When I think of gravy, I think of my friend who's Italian, rest her soul. She would say, gravy is spaghetti sauce. It's not called sauce, it's called gravy. A true Italian would call it gravy. Oh, cool, Rick. I need veggie soup with sirloin steak in it. Yum. See, I wish my kids would like soup, but I don't want to make like a big crock pot of soup just for me. It's like cooking for one person, but I have enough to feed 20 people. I can't believe it's Super Bowl 59. Just wow. 59. Holy moly guacamole. I think while I'm in Texas, I'm gonna look for an empanada, the presses, so I can make my own flat. Hey, Sibby. I want to make my own. So Lynn's trying to type something out. um, I want to make my own flat one stuffed with meat and try to see if we can fry it. My old neighbor, when I lived up north, used to bring me a lot of empanadas and homemade banana bread. Oh, you love gravy 2,963%. Let's see. Weather 32303. Okay. If you ever want to drop your channel, I think you could still do it with DD Vet Piece. I think you can still do it with StreamYard. I'm not on Talk Studio right now, so that's why I don't have my background anymore either. I'd have to pay for the services. Yeah, please do the piece so I can see. Yes, okay, cool. Oh, good. You love mash, 7,457%. You must really love mashed potatoes. Up, they're getting ready to give the trophy and all that kind of stuff. That's funny. When Dez's parents had nightmares, they'd come to her bedroom. I don't even remember that one. My dad was in Vietnam. My mom was fooling around, so that's not happening. And then when we lived in when we lived in St. Thomas, my stepmom and my dad used to go on the outside edge of our house at nighttime and scare us. They used to try to prank us all the time. Oh, with butter and milk or cream and milk or something totally opposite of all that. Virginia, you have a good night, honey. Sleep well, okay, and stay warm. You can no longer see weather. It works. Let me see. Weather. Give me your area code, Moose. I don't have it in front of me. Thank you, Virginia. Not your area code, your zip code. Duh, area code's phone. I think I have the wrong zip code. Is that the right Corfu? Snow showers, a temperature of 24 degrees. West at 13 miles per hour, humidity is 65%. And then Rick has got Denver, 29 degrees Fahrenheit. East southeast at 7 miles per hour, and the humidity is 40%. Is it snowing up where you are, Moose? Right now? Or you've been having off and on snow showers? Okay, let's see. Oh, I love banana bread. Fresh banana bread. Oh, my neighbor would come over and make me oh wow. Okay, I get it. My old neighbor used to come over at least 3 times a week and bring me banana bread. She's like, "Don't give this to your husband. He does not deserve it." So the kids and I would hide it and have it later. No, I have not. Hey, Terry. How are you, hon? There you go. 21 Fahrenheit, cloudy. Humidity is 93%, and it's blowing at 2 miles per hour. Northeast. That sounds interesting. Linda, you sleep well, honey. I'm up for like another hour tops. Oh shoot, let me grab that before I lose it. Don't chat anybody. I'm gonna grab this from I'm gonna grab this and snip it. Sugar Shack. New one. Don't save. You guys chatted. Hey, Jake. I'm going to have to. For sure. But let me get this rest. Whoops. Come on, Des. You can do this. You're not a little kid. You've got this. All right. Give me a second here. New. All right. Copy. We can snip it. Oh, Des. You just crack yourself up sometimes for no stupid reason. All right. Desktop now. Downloads. Save. Okay, I got it. All right, I'll go back down to chat. All right, now you guys can talk. I was able to snip that recipe, the recipe of all the spices. Turmeric, which I believe I have. I saw, Terry. I'm so sorry. You had to put down your dog today. I'm so sorry, hon. I know how much you loved your dog. Oh, he passed on his own? At least that's thankful. You got to spend time with him. He went when he was ready. He has such a pretty face. That's what I had to do is a snippet. I don't have screenshot. Snip it and save it to my downloads. Yeah, he's beautiful. And that the markings, he's just so sweet. Yeah, what does it say? After I grabbed that, I grabbed it and snipped it and saved it. So I'll just look and see what I have in my spice cabinet. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. 1 tablespoon of cornstarch, 2 teaspoons of carrot flakes. Never heard of carrot flakes. 2 teaspoons of onion flakes, Talarico chick soup. Oh, 2 teaspoons of Talarico. What's Talarico? Chicken soup base. Talarico chicken soup base. All right. 1 teaspoon of parsley flakes. 5 teaspoons of salt. Ooh, I gotta watch that. 5 teaspoons of MSG. Ooh. 5 teaspoons of McCormick poultry seasoning, and a quarter teaspoon of turmeric. Okay. Got it. Oh, yes, please. People subscribe. They've got 49 subscribers. They need one more. I really like that logo. I want that as a sticker. I want it as a magnet. Hey, Quint. Kissy kiss on each cheek for you. Any news on the grandbaby yet? We were talking about the game. Oh, I didn't think I was going to watch the whole thing, but I watched the whole thing. Yeah, I want her sticker. I want that as a sticker. Okay. Tim and Munchie, tell Lynn what the off topic, what's off topic squirrel. Okay, I'll explain. Here you find the off topic random shenanigans of the Munchie Mafias. Uh, I don't want to screw up that name. Hashtag Bucci, like Bucci ball or Bocce balls, Bocce, but the Bunchy bunch, or the Bougie bunch, the Bougie bunch. Aww, awesome, Quint. Awesome, awesome. It's a great channel. Her regular channel is also awesome. 51 subscribers. That's awesome. Okay. Gucci. Got it. Whatever. If you haven't checked out cooking with Munchie Mafia official, please do. That's another sticker I want too. Even the thumbnail is super cool. Here, I'm gonna drop her link. I have fun hanging out. When I can catch you, I have fun. I just gotta stop following 50,000 channels. Oh, that cough is right in my shoulder. Gotcha. Well, both logos and that thumbnail on the Cooking with Munchie Mafia, I like all three of those. I mean, they're awesome. I like that. I like that kind of like steampunkish look that you guys got going. It gives me like that 20s, 30s. I don't know, just something really, really cool. It like steampunk. And then your little ninja squirrel is adorable too. So I'm a sucker, or chipmunk. I'm a sucker for this kind of stuff. Oh, that's cool. That's cute, Quint. Your wife got a lot more pull than I do. Even Gary's got more pull than I do. Ah, okay. I'm not watching. I just turned off the TV. I have this free TV app that I was able to watch a football game on, so I was excited. Now that it's over and they went to a game show, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I can shut that down. Yes, if you have not subscribed to her channel, please do. It's really cool too. Like on the cooking channel, she's got 3 different views of the camera, which is the coolest thing ever. I've never seen that. And I know there's a YouTuber that I follow that would love to know how you do that, but she doesn't really talk to me or anything. She's got like almost 300,000 subscribers, but she does hauls, Dollar Tree hauls, and some other hauls, and decorating. And so she's like, "Oh, I would love to have like a camera over this and one doing that, and you know." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know the perfect person. I know the perfect people. You guys." But yeah, it's pretty cool. I've never seen another channel do that. So I'm sure it is. I don't think I know that she used to have she used to do crafts way back when. I mean, she was like a young mom. She's like 40. Her daughter's now in her 20s. It's a single mom, raised her daughter since she was a baby and everything. So her saving money and going to Dollar Tree has become her love life. And that's how she's been able to like do things after she left the corporate world. And so she had this thing that went over and the camera sat on top and looked down. You know how you see some people at the craft station and they've got this thing that stands on each side of them and they're like underneath it and they're crafting and all you see is their hands. Yeah, stuff like that. But not like what you guys have. Like I don't see it on your stove or anything like that. Down the right camera locations, right? I mean, how many cameras you got? 3, 4? You're gonna have them on the right location to switch them on, fading in and out and everything. Me, I don't need all that kind of fancy stuff. I mean, you barely get a video from me. What I need to do is do a video. What I want to do actually is a video of my magnets and stuff. I got to find. My son put my tripod that I got from Jan somewhere, and I don't think you guys want to hear me breathing. I'll send her an email and see if she's interested about that. Have her watch a couple of your of the cooking shots and videos, and see if she's looking into a camera setup like yours. She's got this mastiff that I don't know what kind of a mastiff it is, He's got the biggest head I've ever seen. He's a moose. He's absolutely a moose. No offense to the moose, but he's huge. And the sweetest thing ever. But he's huge. No, not really furry. Let me see if I can find an image of him. He's a beautiful dog. Let me go to her Instagram page because she's got an Instagram too. So let me see if it's on. He's over there. She had females at first, and then she lost, and then she got oh, Jerry, somebody had a baby. Oh, some baby goats. Okay, twins. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, crafty girl. I'm looking at the baby of the goat. Let's see. Crafty. Oh wow. Let me see if I can find a picture of him. Where is? All right, I need to put you over here, and I need to bring up. Let's see if I can do this here. Present. Hey, Matt. Eagles. Ooh, snack time. Yum. Share screen. I don't come over here that much onto this one. Munchie is his beautiful partner. Let's see here. This is Loki. He's huge. That's his face. Where is he over here? Here he is sitting. he's a big boy. If I could show drop a thumb on your way to bed, I appreciate you, Matt. If I could show you her video of him climbing to Neapolitan, yeah, he climbs into her lap. It's the funniest thing ever. The front of him is like sitting in his lap, and you see the back of his head, and she's like, they want to see your face there, Loki. You got to turn your head. You see the side of his face, and it's like, you can't see her because he's so big that he covers her. The commercials were better than the halftime show. I mean, I got to see Samuel Jackson, so I was happy. But the game was it was nonstop. There was sacks. There was interceptions. I mean, the quarterback from Kansas City was getting sacked like left and right. I mean, it was just crazy. Come on. I want a really good picture of Loki to show you. Here we go. There's Loki. And then the second half, if you caught it, then you know. More sacks and more interceptions. But then Kansas City came out of nowhere and got 22 points. So there's Loki again. Let me see if she's got her girls on there. Well, Rest her soul. Loxy was like, Loxy hit her hard when she lost that dog, that Mastiff. Sorry, guys, I'm just scrolling here. Here she is before she passed. That's Loxy. And I forgot the name of the first one. That's it for her video. Her whatchamacallit. But all of our mastiffs are huge, as you saw. Absolutely huge. Yeah, I hang with a lot of barbecuing people and cooking people. When a lot of the YouTube homesteading channels don't hang with me that much because I don't offer them anything other than my sunny disposition. I kind of hang with the guys. I don't know what it is. I have fun. I can let my hair down just a little bit more. But not tonight. It's up in a bun. So what's the plan, folks, for tomorrow? I know some of you are going to work. Some have home, staying home. Some of you, if you're sick, I hope you feel better. I'm going to the cottage. We'll see how it works, how I handle it. You're not that old. I'll be 62 this year, so. It hits hard. It hits hard. They're your fur babies. They're like your children, you know? I know when my son's cat died, I took it harder than he did. I mean, and that was his cat. My Great Danes died. That was hit me hard too. But sometimes it gives you the freedom to travel once you don't have the fur babies, even though you miss the companionship until you're ready, like really ready to have another dog. You got friends with dogs, you can always dog sit. Like it, you don't seem like you're that old. That's all right. Us seniors can hang out together. I appreciate you, Lynn. Thank you. Quincy, you're still young. I'll be 60. Well, let's see. I'm 61 now. Yeah, I'm 61 now. November 1st, my townhouse will be paid off. November 12th, I turn 62. So it's going to be party central. I paid off my townhouse and I turn a year older. Oh, speaking of, let me double check November, what day that falls on. My birth date. Let's see. Wrong way. Go the other way. November 12th is on a Wednesday. Okay, we're closed on the 11th. I'll be at the cottage on the 10th and the 13th. Oh boy. November 15th, I turned 62 November 12th, Quinn. We need to make a birthday party for the two of us, dude. And whoever else is November babies in the group. Oh, she robbed the cradle, huh? In November too, or A different month. I think I'm 55. The double nickel. Oh, I see. You're still young. October. Okay. Yeah. Big fall celebration next year. Next year. This year. Holy moly, guacamole. Desiree, get your brain fart together. So bad. I don't know if you guys want to continue seeing this. So let me at least give you a picture to look at. Let's say. Okay, my pictures are still here. We'll give you a picture of me at 24. There you go. That was right after I delivered my 37-year-old daughter. That was my passport picture. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. I'm here for like another, let's see, I've been here, 51 minutes? We were talking about the football game. I'm officially here for 12 o'clock max Eastern time, which is 11 o'clock Central. Max. I have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and hop in the shower and stuff, and probably wake up 2 or 3 times in the night. Thanks, Quinn. Yeah, this is when I looked my best. This was like, let's see. I went and saw my aunt my senior year of high school, and I lost a lot of weight. Yep, that was 1987. Feathered hair. And I think I even colored it at that time. I think I went to like a dark auburn. I mean, I'm a brunette anyway, but I went dark auburn because of my red highlights. So when I went to visit my aunt my senior year of high school, I lost a lot of weight. She was a vegetarian at the time. She no longer is, but she was then. And used to ride my bike everywhere. And then my bike got stolen. And then I moved back up to Massachusetts and finished my senior year. You had the same haircut? Don't tell me you had the Dorothy Hamill haircut, though. I had that in 6th grade. That was I hated that haircut. My ex-stepmother made me get that haircut. But no Aquanet, I hope. No, not that. I didn't use it. I never teased my hair up and poofed it out and all that stuff. Nope. That was all natural or a blow dry, but no, nothing in it. It was well. It was like my hair was kind of straighter up north because of the you yeah. Yes, I hated it. Yeah, me too. Oh my god, I hated that haircut so bad. It's funny. I'm gonna cough in a second, trying not to because I'm laughing. The funny part is though, Quint, I have Aquanet now, but I don't use it for my hair. I use it for crafting because whenever you buy anything from the Dollar Tree or anywhere that's got glitter on it, the glitter gets all over you. Take it outside and spray it with hairspray, and it keeps the glitter on the object and not all over everything. So I learned that from crafters. So I keep a can of hairspray in the bathroom for crafting in case I get anything with glitter on it because I cannot stand glitter. Yep, it seals the glitter in. See, Karen knows. I got the maximum strength Aquanet you can get that's still available. I'm like, I am going to make sure it doesn't come off. Extra strength for, oh gosh. Yes, Quinn, definitely share it because that's one thing I don't have. Like anything that had glitter on it, I would sit there and like scrape it off. And I have, those old retro looking Santa Claus and the deer and the snowman that they're now starting to bring back out from Mr. Christmas or whatever. Um, they'll have the snow on the glitter on the characters. I'll sit there and try to scrape it off if I can scrape it off without ruining, hurting the object. Or I'll try to spray it, but I'm always afraid I'm going to ruin it if I spray it, even though it's clear. So it's like if it's a glitter ornament or one of those heart-shaped ornaments or whatever that the Dollar Tree has on their signs, they're spray those suckers. Spray them down good. So that's my craft tip. I can't believe I still have 10 people here hanging out with me. I appreciate you, every one of you. Did I give out all my memberships yesterday? I think I did. My daughter used to work at the hotel and she hated bridal showers because the rooms would be trashed with glitter. I'm not going to say the other one, but I can believe that. I used to be a housekeeper before I became disabled back in the 80s and 90s. And I had to clean up many gross rooms after that. And after wedding night too. The stripper that came up with wearing glitter needs no. The person that came up with inventing glitter needs to be jailed for life if they're still alive. That is the worst thing that anybody ever made. Confetti is different because you can pick that up and it doesn't stick to you, but glitter sticks to you. Let's see. How many thumbs up? Thumbs up. I can't even talk tonight. 11 wonderful people. I got a new person coming in. 21 thumbs up. Not bad for an hour. I appreciate that. Thank you so, so very much. Yeah, I thought I'd do a pop-up. Tomorrow night, Jerry, Butler Family Farm, is going to be live at 5:45 Central, 6:45 Eastern Time. Hey, Scotty. Yes, words are very hard. But then when you're raised speaking like 2 or 3 different languages, it's even harder to separate and get your brain to think one way. Let's see. Yeah, I made the mistake of decorating a mini Christmas tree for my Christmas island and still find glitter on. Oh, man. That's the worst. You need to take a lint roller. Take a lint roller to your counter. Everywhere, like around the edges, everywhere. Just take a lint roller to it. See if it picks up anything. You can get them for $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. See if that'll help scoop up any of that. I also bought myself a cute little. Yeah, you can find glitter 2 years later suddenly. I believe that too. One of the little handheld vacuums. I have one. It's a ladybug, and I keep it. It's battery operated, I think. Either battery up or charge. I can't remember. And you can put it on your desk or whatever you're at, and it vacuums up all the crumbs and stuff, or glitter supposedly. No, I try not to buy any of that stuff. Might be about 150 by now. You have that too, Karen? Oh man, that is the worst, Moose. Had glitter ruin a copier at work when the office girls ran Christmas cards through it. Did they ask anybody if they can run it through? That is the worst. So what did you guys eat for Super Bowl? Or those that did not watch Super Bowl, what did you guys have for dinner? We had something really good. Trying to save the picture. Uh-oh. There we go. I was trying to save the picture for Al Lunacy Barbecue. Speaking of, there's meatloaf. Yum. There's a giveaway Tuesday night. Members and subscribers. Members and subscribers both. You got 2 chances. Subscriber 1 chance. DoorDashing right now. Try to nap a headache away. Oh, DoorDash is so expensive. All those Uber Eats and DoorDashes, crazy. I went and ordered. What did I order? I ordered 3 subs from Jersey Mike's one time, and had it delivered because they don't have their own delivery service, and it cost me almost $50 for 3 subs with delivery. I was just like, are you kidding me? I am never, ever doing that again. Let's see, Scotty. I had chicken tenders and tater tots. Nothing big, only me and Karen. Aw. And then Quentin had wings, cheese dip, pizza rolls marinated garlic, butter, and Parmesan sauce. Ooh. Ooh, Panda Express. Yum. Broccoli, beef and broccoli. That's my thing, but I as long as it's not spicy. And green beans, as long as it's not spicy. Orange chicken, sesame chicken. Those are my things. Let me see if I can pull up this picture and share it to my self on Facebook, and then pull it up and show you guys. It was a carb night. All right, let's see. Bring this over here. Go home. I can't help it. I might be Spanish, but I'm not. I'm not a hot Spaniard when it comes to spicy food. Spaniards don't like hot, spicy foods like that. Super Bowl cupcake, that's awesome. All right, let's see here. This is what we had for dinner. That's a lot of carbs, so don't get upset with me. Let's see. Let me open it into another page. Let's see. It won't let me. I was hoping to expand this bigger, but it won't let me. It's getting smaller. There you go. If I eat spicy, I'll end up in the ER. Yeah. It just burns me. So we had mashed potatoes with butter. We had Boston baked beans. And then we had ribs cooked in the oven with barbecue sauce. And it was so good. My son made those. Oh, I gotta fix my viewing now. Let's see, reset to 110. No, 100. There we go. It was really good. The meat fell off the bone. And he was cleaning up. Sorry. When he was cleaning up, I scooted to the kitchen. I pulled the little three or four small pieces on the end. And I was like, I'm having that. I agree, Scotty. Boston baked beans are my favorite, but they're getting hard to find down here. Like right now, Bush is the only one that's got them, and it's in the giant can. They no longer have like the regular size, like the soup size or the smaller version. It's the big can, and I have to like hunt around to Twin Dixie and banana pudding. Yum. That's sweet. That's really, really sweet. That's awesome. That's one thing I'm going to hit when I on my way to Texas at Buc-ee's in Mobile for some banana bread pudding. And then get their sandwich and zap it in the micro while I'm there, because every time I buy their food, when it's under the lamp, it's still cold. Yeah, banana pudding is really good. I like pistachio pudding too. I haven't had that in a while. But right now I have not had a cigarette since January 16th. I lit one up the other day, took one drag, and almost died. So I put that away. So two full packs, and like 5 cigarettes sitting here. So I haven't touched those in 3 weeks. And I had my daughter go and buy some grapes, apples, and bananas so I can have something to munch on. But what I need to do too is go and buy some avocados before they raise the price too high for me to purchase anymore. Yeah, pistachio pudding is so good. It's like my top favorite, and then banana, and then chocolate. Oh God, excuse me. Oh, ow. That just sent a pain right in where my gallbladder used to be. What was it? What was it that I liked? It was. Do you remember? I hate to bring up his name, but yeah, they're super expensive. Ooh, pistachio muffins, yum. Hey Neil, welcome in, hon. Oh shoot, now I forgot what I was going to talk about. Bill Cosby used to do the pudding fudgesicles or something, and used to get them cold. I think I used to love those. I wish I could find them again. That's so sweet. You've gotten your grandson addicted to your banana bread pudding. I mean, your banana pudding. Excuse me. Yep, he's going to be a big brother. That's so wild. It's so awesome. Yeah, I know. I wish they kind of did. Like some of the stuff that we grew up with as teenagers and beyond, because I don't remember anything before 12. No, before 11, because I lived in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. We didn't have the stuff that was up on the mainland, aka, the rest of the United States. I mean, we didn't have milk. There were no cows on the islands. We had carnation milk, or carnation powdered milk, and then we had cisterns. So we had to take our water and boil it, then let it cool down before we can drink it and all that kind of stuff. Oh. This cold or whatever is going on, it's better knock it off. I no kidding. Do you remember? Well, now it's back to normal. But Quick, they changed chocolate Quick, chocolate Nestle's Quick or Nesquik or whatever you want to call it. They had changed their taste. Like it was 25% less sugar. They took off the original taste off the shelves for years. They started realizing they were losing money. They brought back the original flavor. So whenever I go to Sam's Club, I buy the big container of it and bring it home. Because it's the only time I'll drink milk is when I have that. But Oreos, they changed the stuffing. Hostess Hostess had Suzy Q's. They used to be one of my favorite Hostess snack cakes. And they changed the filling, and after that, I never liked them again. PDQ? I'm sorry, what's PDQ? Fizzies? Like the canned fizzies? The candy, rather? Why does it sound familiar, but I'm not familiar? Horchata? Never heard of horchata. Yes, definitely shrunk. I can remember being a Girl Scout and selling Girl Scout cookies at $1 a box, or 75 cents to $1 a box. And there used to be tons of cookies. Now it's like $5 a box, and you get like 15 cookies. So then I go to Keebler, and I go, okay, to buy one, get one. I'll get some there. Mexican rice drink and Nestle's Quick to it. Okay. Yeah, Oreos, they went up. Their double stuff no longer looks like a double stuff. It looks like a single stuff. The single stuff looks like the thin stuff. It's just crazy. You buy yours at Dollar General? Okay. I'll have to look up PDQ. No. I don't remember that. I'm like Googling. I'm like, what is this? No, nothing came up. A restaurant bar came up for fizzies. I know that's not what you were talking about. And that's in Nebraska. I'm trying to remember. Okay, Moose. No, it's not. Exactly. Mega stuff is what doubles used to be. So now I wait for Keebler's when they have the buy one get one deals on cookies. I'll go and get like the caramel, the ones that look like Samoas, and I'll get the peanut butter. I saved the peanut butter one for Girl Scouts. I'm sorry, I have to get my tag along from the Girl Scouts, even if they're $5 a box. I cannot have Keebler's for those. It's so weird. And then at Christmas time, it's the Pepperidge Farms. Oh my god, what's that cookie? I like mint Brussels. Mint Brussels. Dollar General has cookies just like Girl Scout cookies. That's what Keebler has. Some of them, but I'll have to check out Dollar General's. We have plenty of those around here. Plenty of those. Camera's off, Serena. This is a no camera live. Caramel Delights. Those are the ones that I love. One of the ones that I love is the Caramel Delights. The Thin Mints, the kids like them sometimes. Yeah, well, there's one going into town and one out of town as well, Karen. Like, depending on what side of town you're going in and out of. When I leave here to go up to like Thomasville, I pass three on the way out, and then I go into Thomasville, Georgia, and there's one there. And then if I go to if I want to go over towards Bainbridge, there's one leaving there, and then one going into Bainbridge, and to come back down to Havana. There's or Havana is what they call it. I say Havana, but they call it Havana. So then there's one coming into Havana from Bainbridge, and then like 3 or 4 along that stretch, and then back into Dollar General again. I look at the Dollar Generals around here, and I'm like, that's a grocery store. It's like it's like every store, but then like their produce. I was like looking for like a true produce aisle, and they don't really have one. They have a little bit of this and that. They have the sodas and the wines and not the wines, the beer, and they have their mixed what is it? Their juices. Then they'll have like stuff that's a little overpriced. I like going to Dollar Tree to get like my black beans from Goya if I need a backup. They're $1.25 a can. Or I go up to Fresh for Less and buy the biggest can I can get. I'll buy like 2 of them and then a couple of single ones because we like a lot of black beans in our food. Dunkin' Donuts, yeah. Now they're called Dunkin's. We have a bunch here too. The funny part is, Scotty, I used to work for them for 8 years. I used to work at the one in Quincy, right by the water. Uh, if you're going into Quincy, it's more towards like going along the edge of Quincy, down that way. So there's I used to work at that one. I used to work at the one in Dorchester, on the other side of the railroad track, that used to be near Bradley's, and no, Bradley's no longer there. I worked at the one on Washington Street inside Boston. I worked at the ones in South Boston. I worked at the ones in East Boston. And then I became disabled, ended up in the hospital, and I've been disabled since. Well, you're going to have to do a little mini filming of that store, Quint, so I know exactly what you're talking about. That'll be interesting to see compared to a regular one. We have one that's not too far from here that needs to be totally gutted out. It is so gross and so like out of order that they need to go in and do like an inventory and reset that whole thing up. I stopped going to Dunkin' Donuts actually. Like I'll get their coffee and I might get a sandwich from there, but like I like their croissants with sausage and cheese. But I try to stay out of Dunkin' Donuts and I go to Donut Kingdom. Their donuts, like Dunkin' Donuts have gone downhill. Back in the day, they used to make them in the store, and they stopped making them in the store. They come from a warehouse now, and it's just gross. They don't make enough. They don't put enough of the glaze on it anymore and everything. But I go to this other place, this other Dunkin' sucks. Yeah, see, I go to this place called Donut Kingdom here, and the donuts remind me of like Dunkin' used to be, light, fluffy, airy, creamy, melt in your mouth. Like their lemon filled donuts are amazing. Their apple and spice donuts and the apple and spice fritters. I mean, they're huge. They're so much better. Well, you're in Starbucks country. Our Starbucks around here, the coffee always tastes bitter or burnt and way overpriced. I'm just a hot coffee girl. Krispy Kreme donuts are way too sweet. Like I can't, okay. Donut holes. People call them donut holes around here, but we call them munchkins if you're from Dunkin'. If you're from Dunkin' Donut country, the little balls are munchkins. So I can't even handle one of them from Krispy Kreme. They're too sweet, way too sweet. I always say, especially for because I work at the birth center, so moms are like, "Oh, I have to have that horrible drink." I said, "No, no, 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 no." They hear about the horrible drink, and I go, "We don't do that here. That horrible drink is like taking a bunch of Krispy Kreme donuts and sitting there and pureeing it to liquid form, and you having to drink it. No, we give you a breakfast menu, and you have to follow your breakfast menu exactly how it's written because it's by grams of sugar." And they're like, "Oh, really?" And I'm like, "Yep." And they're like, "Oh, thank goodness." Exactly, Karen. Ooh. Ah. Let's see, what time is it? 11:31. We're going to go for 29 more minutes, and then I'm going to go and try to turn into a pumpkin and get some sleep. He made a 7-pound chocolate munchkin once. That's awesome. I used to work the overnight shift in Quincy, Dunkin' Donuts, and so we'd have the cops go by because we'd get the people coming out of the club from the water whatever. I used to work at Pewter Pot. Of course, I remember, Scotty. I used to work at the one in Salem. The whole little cap and the uniform and the old costume with the white apron. Yeah, I used to work at Pewter Pot. But let me go back to this bagel thing. So when I worked at the Quincy one, the baker at night would make bagels on the overnight shift, and he made pumpernickel bagels because they were in at that time. This is before they stopped selling them, and they were so good. All right, Quinn, you have a good night, honey. Kiss on both cheeks for you. I'll see you see you at Jerry's tomorrow night, and don't forget Al Lunacy on Tuesday night and Simon possibly Tuesday night. Giveaway Tuesday night on Al's. He made 10,000 subscribers. But let's see. For me, it's like eat a lot of carbs. Like I went to bed at I think 2 o'clock last night and woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. Try not to take a nap. I usually fall asleep in my chair. I'm trying to do everything I can to go to bed at like midnight because I have to get up at 6 and I know I wake up 2 or 3 times in the night to go to the bathroom. So this sucks getting old. And it's also when you used to work like 4 jobs, you used to barely get any sleep. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, he's members of the channel. The paying members are in a drawing, and then those people and the regular subscribers are in a drawing as well. They're giving out a couple of really good prizes Tuesday night. If you can handle a bunch of guys in a locker room atmosphere, you're welcome to come and hang out. You get up at 6 just to take meds? Yeah, I'm getting up at 6 to go out and take a shower, have some coffee, eat a bagel, get my happy butt dressed to go out the door, to go to the cottage, be there at 7:15, to start early, to set up the office. They left me a stack of stuff on the fax machine because I've been out for 3 weeks. My daughter tried to catch up on some of the stuff last week. I got to catch up on some stuff this week. She goes in tomorrow. She goes in on Tuesday, and I'm home until Thursday. And then I go in Thursday, and then I'm home until Monday. I go in 2 days. She goes in 1 day. I'm trying to train her. See if she can take over the job more. We got to ease her into it. There's something she's not good around a lot of people, so she's more like my caretaker than anything else. And she'll be going with me to Texas too. So what else do you want to talk about for the next? I don't know. Oh, 25 minutes? Or do you guys want to just call it a night because we got 8 people left? It's up to you. If you want to share out your channel, type in Peace or DD Moose Bidet Talk. I told you I'm not getting no bidet. You guys are the bidet talk. Get a bidet, Dez, and take a picture. Take a video. We want to see your expression when you try it out. No. Not happening. My locker room gang. I swear. I can find my... It's like every week, Karen. They're trying hard. They will have one in Texas for me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're trying real hard. It's funny. I got to find my screensavers. I don't know what I did with them. Oh my gosh. This one's like really old, needs to be changed. Ha ha ha, Moose. You're so funny. I love it. You and Simon are such big troublemakers. And Peter, he's another one. He's been hanging out with you guys a little too much. Speaking of, he's coming to the meetup on Saturday. He's going to spend, I think he's spending the day or he's spending the night. Since Dee can't make it, he's going to stay probably in the cabin that she was going to stay in, which will save him some money because he's he can't afford, to pay for one of those cabins. It's ridiculously priced. That's why I'm staying at the hotel. I'm not spending $200 a night. Exactly, Scotty. Exactly. Why am I going to use a bidet when you still have to wipe yourself dry? Jeez Louise. Unless I can afford one of those that dry you off and everything else for you, then I might never come out of the bathroom. Oh my gosh, my daughter upstairs is laughing her buns off. And I can hear her all the way down here, and her room's in the back of the house. My son just went and closed the door. His room's between her and the bathroom. I mean, on the other side, the bathroom's in between them, and it was crystal clear. That's funny. Oh gosh, I need to find those. I don't know what I did with them. No, depends on help. You shift one way and they move, then you're still wet. But now more of you is wet. Your underwear, your clothes. Nah, that's just more work. Adult talk. Sorry you're coming into this, Karen. Welcome to my crazy channel. You never know what the topic is going to be. But you can always leave with a smile or laughter. So I try to make that at least happen in this room. Where is my screensaver stuff? Ay, decided ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? That's a journal I won from Lisa. Another journal I won from Lisa. Nope, not there. Not where I need it. Sticking your tongue out. All right. That's funny. Where is it? Y'all, I need to find a screensaver thingy. And that's garbage. Medicare, WellCare, nope. Thank you very much card. That's so sweet. Who is that from? Oh, one of our students from the birth cottage. Bank stuff, nope. Photos from Walmart. No. Walgreens. Where is it? Y'all, I need to find it. I don't know where my screensavers are. We moved some things around. Maybe it's in that bucket over there. We moved some things around when we were cleaning up my desk, and now I can't find things. Isn't that always how it is when you clean up something? You think you put it someplace and you're going to find it later, and it's like in plain sight, and you can't find it even if it's in plain sight. Oops, there it is. Yep. Yeah, I haven't gotten there yet. I'm trying. But like I said, we had cleaned a bunch of stuff, emptied a bunch of stuff. So I'm hoping it's in the other bucket with my scissors, my E6000, my neck fan, my lint brush. It might be over there in that file, not in that bucket, or it's in a container that it's under my bed, I think. Nah, it was me basically, but I can't remember if I put it in the bucket, like in the bucket thing, or if I put it in the container to store away. But I feel like I would have it somewhere nearby because I know I need to change it because I can barely see the screen. And I don't want to take it off and scratch my screen right now. I'm trying to save my money so I can go to Texas, not spend more money before I get there. That and my divorce papers and petals from the past. Well, not my papers, but filing. So hopefully I'll come back from Texas with all my divorce papers filled out. And then I can file them on the 29th of April. The day that I got married is the day I'm filing for my divorce. Yeah, I know I'm mean. Speaking of, what day is the 29th on? It's on a Tuesday. Okay. I might have to wait till the 30th when my daughter gets back from the cottage. But hopefully this will be the big year for everything. Divorce, filing, my birth date of being 62, the townhouse being paid off. I'm going to Texas, first time ever, and I'm driving from Florida to Texas, longest drive I've ever done. And then I'm going to Pedals from the Past this year. So it's going to be a big year for me. Oh, and then I got to see about a lawyer regarding trust funds. and the townhouse. Because the townhouse is mine and the kids. So we'll see. Oh, excuse me. 9 folks in. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'll put you at my. I'll change my picture again. We'll put you in the present time zone. Here. Here's present time. There we go. I've seen me at 24. Now you can look at me at 60. So let's see. What else you want to talk about for the next 14 minutes? Anything good? I know some of you are going to go to bed. It's getting late. I'm going to be going to bed. Anything anybody wants to know? Any questions that they have? Anything they don't know about me? Munching Tim, if you guys are still listening, have a good night. Sleep well. I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me. $26 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. That's very, 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 very kind of you. Okay, Moose, I'll see you at Jerry's tomorrow. Do you know the word? It's heart. Oh, I haven't heard of bar rescue in forever. Ever and ever and ever. Whoever just came in, I hope you're still here. Welcome in. We're just here for another 12 more minutes hanging out. We were talking about the football. I think it's heart. Hold on, let me see what Teresa wrote. We've been keeping track in our whatchamacallit, private chat on Facebook, just so that we don't forget. Hearts. Thank you. Yeah, she wrote it down, hearts. Smart. That's what I should do, is not put it on the back of an envelope anymore because I'm running out of space. I have notebooks sitting right next to me. You'd think I would use it. I mean, it's only $1.25 at Dollar Tree. But go get some rest. I'll be at the cottage tomorrow, unless she sends me home early. See you then, hun. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us. Much peace to you. Oh my goodness. 10 more minutes. Well, it'll be an hour and 50-minute live. Any questions anybody have? I know Peter's lurking. Ow. Ow. Pull my ear. No questions or anything? I might just call it now. You guys are way too quiet for me. Nobody's got any questions, no comments. Yes, I live in Florida. Hey, Tom is doing the county fairs in Florida. The North Florida County Fair is not until November. I went last year. I got some goodie, which was awesome because of you. And that was really good. Thank you. And then I had some horrible kebabs. Yeah, Karen, I live in Tallahassee, Florida, the state capital, right where the armpit is almost. No, I kind of wish I was back in Massachusetts just so I could have my Medicaid, because I can't have Medicaid down here. They didn't expand it down here, and being disabled, I can't afford to pay all the bills. All right, cool. It's if my car will make it, but it's like up in this part of the state. If it's further south, I can't go. All right, Moose. Good night, hon. Thank you. I worked in Connecticut on tobacco farms. The Windsor area, Enfield and Windsor. I did that for a couple of summers, picking tobacco while sowing tobacco and tying them up on the like the migrants came in and they planted them all and they put all the netting on top. So if you see fields of tobacco, that's what they did. And then we would go in and we would tie the string on the bottom of the tobacco plant and then twist it around so it would grow up the string and then tie it to metal lines. And then the guys would come in behind us, like our age guys would come in behind us with buckets and they'd pick the leaves and bring them to us at the barns. And then we would sew them on lats and then the guys would hang them up. And then the migrants would be getting that field ready to be cleared out. And then we'd go to the next barn or the next field and the next barn and all that kind of stuff and keep on doing it for the whole summer. I got paid to do that for 2 summers. Yep. It was interesting. I mean, I made some good money. I mean, I bought a bicycle, I bought a stereo when I went back home. I was a teen. So, it was pretty cool. And then I moved to Florida for part of my senior year and my bicycle got stolen. And it was it had one of those blocks that you would need like a really good bolt cutter for to get off of the chain of the fence, because I threaded through so many different ways and the bike and the lock was gone. Yeah, my Schwinn bicycle that I worked so hard for was stolen. Had to call my aunt for a ride. It was like 2 miles or so away from home, and it was not fun having to walk back in the rain or anything. I'd have to call her to come get me. So she'd pick me up in her Kamagia, her little Volkswagen Kamagia. And then it would stop raining. We'd put the top down and we'd go hit 7-Eleven and go get some Coke Slurpees or Slurpees, like what Burger King has now, the frozen Coca-Cola. Oh, I don't know. I have no sense of smell. I don't remember that far back. I mean, I had my sense of smell then, but I just don't remember it because I've lost my smell for so many years that I don't even remember what anything smells like anymore. But I just remember I worked my buns off, 105 in the shade, and you've got the cheesecloth over the top to try to keep you cool. And then they would have like the sprinkler system set up and try to get you to walk through it or hang under it to try to get you wet and to cool down so you didn't pass out in the fields. It was hot. The migrants worked their buns off, let me tell you. They were out there, rain, hot. My hats go off to them, that's for sure. I did their job. Nope. I done the hotel cleaning job. Did that for a bunch of years. Trained some girls. Nope. If I was able-bodied again, I wouldn't do it again. People are so gross. Wouldn't do that again in a heartbeat. Well, the one good thing is I don't have gas in this house. You're a preschool teacher. Gotcha. Yeah, I did like a lot of I did factory work. I worked at a candle factory. I don't know if you remember Colonial Candles, Scotty, like the long tapered candles, and they'd have like sticker of CC on it. That's Colonial Candle. I worked for that company in Hyannis. It's no longer there now, but they moved to like North Carolina, South Carolina, or somewhere, and they closed the factory in Hyannis. I worked for them, and then I worked for the hotel next to them, and stayed at rooming house a couple doors down from there. Oh gosh, Karen, I'm so sorry to hear that. Light sensitivity is no joke. And concussion is also no joke. I totally understand that, Karen. The trauma is just too much. Nobody deserves that. Let's see. 2 more minutes, you guys. Yeah, I volunteer at the cottage a couple days a week to try to get me out of the house because I'll become like a hermit. So you lost the will to teach. I understand that. And I also get to use the car. So me volunteering is like me paying for the insurance on the car and gas for the car. Because it's my cousin's car. So I get to drive it for the past 7 years, 8 years, something like that. Before that, I had to rely on everybody to go grocery shopping and the doctor's appointments and forget it. Yep. I ended up in Mass General Hospital for 11 days because of my legs. Now I have osteoarthritis in both of my legs and lymphedema cellulitis in both of my legs. It's like the elephant legs where they're swollen and you see wounds and dry skin, and it's a mess. And you see people with big swollen legs in wheelchairs. Yeah, that's pretty much me, but not the extent of the really big swollen ones, but they are swollen. That's why I have to stop on my ride to Texas, get out, stretch my legs, stop for the night, and then continue on. But it just takes one thing, and that's it. I worked my butt off really, really hard. I was working multiple jobs because my husband didn't want to work to feed my kids, and I'd go from one job to another job, from one side of Boston to Quincy, and then go back to East Boston or back to South Boston, get about 2 or 3 hours of sleep, and start all over again. It was very, very hard. Very, very hard. So that's one reason why I moved, and others, and there's some other reasons, but he was the main one. A lot of emotional, verbal, some physical. So a lot of cheating on his end. So yeah, moved down here with nothing and except for I packed up the house, left him with some stuff, and took everything else. Let's see. I've always wanted to be a top officer to the homeless, which I achieved, but then I got hurt on the job, and almost 2 years later, still itching to get back to it. Yeah. Like I wish I had I wish I had something to do on YouTube, like I'm like a craft, or like you got homesteaders that have their gardens and their animals and all that kind of stuff, right? Oh, I've lived multiple, Karen. I got hit by a car at the age of 13 by a priest on Friday the 13th, the day after my 13th birthday. I've been in car accidents where I've had whiplash. I've been in a car where I was I was the car in the middle. I was the monkey in the middle, basically, like the double stuffed Oreo. I was the car in the middle and got hit. And the car hit me from behind, pushed me into the car in front of me. Thankfully, I was far enough away that the car in front of me only had minor damage, but the car behind me had to pay for all three cars. Mine, theirs, and the person in front of me's. I have traveled. I've lived in a tent for a month. I've hitchhiked from Connecticut to Florida. I've joined a carnival. I was in the Army for a short time. I've done all sorts of stuff. All sorts of stuff. But I wish I had something that would be like, that's like, would attract attention. Like, I don't know what my niche is. My niche is basically just being me and talking to y'all like this. But like a niche that would draw more people in to come listen or hang out or laugh or, watch a video that's worth watching. I haven't found that yet. Because if I can, so if I can make more than I am now on disability, then I'd be off of disability, because we live on $13,000 a year. No, I got craft stuff. I can't craft worth a darn. I mean, if you want to see kindergarten crafting, I can show you that left and right. I am like a total kindergarten crafter. I mean, I've made the wreaths, and I've made my vase with the flowers in it, but craft, no. I can't even draw a straight line. I can't even sew a straight line, and I would love to sew. Like make my own curtains or long skirts and stuff, but no, I'm not a crafter at all. That's the thing. Is like, I don't play music, so I'm not musical. I don't know what happened. It's like somehow I lost those genes in my family. I have my brother who can draw really good, who's super intelligent, who sails and everything else. Then I have a sister who's a sailor, super smart, with an amazing nephew who's been skiing since he was like 2 years old, and he's 10 years old, and he's in all sorts of sports. So yeah, there's a lot of crafting channels. There's a lot of Dollar Tree channels. There's a lot of, and I can't go in the kitchen and cook anything. Not that I'm a great cook anyway, but I cook like the same 6 meals. And so I taught my kids what I know, so now they make that plus whatever they learn off of YouTube. Like my son taught himself how to make ribs in the oven and stuff. And he made meatball one time. It was really good. Oh God, no! I tried to do Pink Floyd The Wall. We had to study Pink Floyd The Wall for night school because I went to 2 different high schools in my senior year, and they lost a half a credit in my English. And so I went to night school, and I maybe that's what it is, Karen. It's just that's it. That's all I can give you is my personality, I guess. But I went to night school for a month and a half, and we had to study Pink Floyd The Wall. And they're like, "Okay, now tell me what this is about." And I'm like, "I have no clue." I mean, I passed the course. I got my diploma after a month and a half of English, and I took typing with it. But poetry is not my thing. Like, I can listen to music. I can tell you who the band is. Can I tell you all the words in that song? No. Can I tell you, forget it. I can't tell you what it's about. I just like the vibe and the beat. I don't listen to what the meaning is. I'm like so bad. I've always been bad like that. Back in the day, I could tell you like what was on TV, what channel, at what time, what station, whatever. I was good at that kind of stuff back in the day. But anyway, you know what? I'm going to hang on for 3 minutes because my live says I'm a minute and 57, even though the time says 12:06. So I want to get that 2 hours exactly in, and then I'm calling it. So I try to treat everybody the way I want to be treated, basically. And I try to watch my P's and Q's. Sometimes you might hear me swear, like what the HE double hockey sticks. You'll hear that from me. Or I'll say dag nabbit, cheese and bread, shiza for the S word. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. But I try to watch my P's and Q's. I go live at 8 o'clock. I try to make it from 8 to 9, a little family friendly. And then from 9 o'clock on, the guys are like, let's talk about bidets. I'm like, okay. Yeah, real life, no problem. Watch my football every once in a while, because I got to keep up with Eddie, Double Dog. He likes football, so if the Texans are playing, I gotta watch the Texans play. But tonight I just felt like watching the Super Bowl for the commercials and got sucked into a good game of football. Oh no, Scotty, I don't slip. Push my buttons enough, and come on. Massachusetts, I lived there 38 years. Push the buttons a little much, you don't slip anymore. Sounds like a New Yorker or a Jersey girl, but you know what I mean. You can only keep it in for so long. It just takes one person to hit that button the wrong way. I'm just excited about the Texas meetup. Yep, Karen says that's all it takes. It's just one person that pushed the button the wrong way. Peter's going to come all the way from Arkansas, which is going to be cool. I was hoping Quentin was going to come. He said he was going to come, and then now he's got a new job, so he can't come. He came out of retirement. And then Panchuco might come from Michigan. I think he'll be the furthest away. Trying to get Josh to come. Skinner Farm. So we'll see. And then I'm trying to get Barbecue Rockstar to come. D can't come with all the plane crashes and stuff. She does not want to get on a plane. Her and Terry are like, nope, we're not coming on a plane. Then the other Terry can't make it, which I totally understand. Him and his wife. Ralph's coming. Jerry's coming. His wife's going to be at her sister's quilting thing going on. They do it every year. And then everybody else from Texas and around that area coming. So it'll be fun. Yeah, right. Do they still call a rotary up there, Scotty? Because down here they call it a roundabout. I like the word rotary better. Reminds me of the old phones. But you have to go around the left side, not the right side. No, you have to go around the right side, not the left side. Cool, cool. I think the one there, where is it coming out of Wonderland Revere, going into Boston? It used to be you had to go all the way around it. Now you can go straight through it. They cut it in the middle, which was nice. I think there's a light there now too. It's been many years now. I mean, 15 years since I've been down here. But if I can go back up to Boston, I would, just because of the insurance. And I can go to Mass General Hospital. So, anyway. All right, y'all. It's 2 hours and 2 minutes. I appreciate you coming in, hanging out from the Super Bowl party. For the 2 hours after the party, I should say. After the win. Don't forget, Jerry Butler's tomorrow night. Lunacy is Tuesday night. DJ Cartoon Universe is Tuesday night. Simon, Yes I Can Barbecue might be Tuesday night. Hey, Chris. Let's see. Who else? Lance was supposed to be tonight, and he had issues with the live because I tried going and there was no Lance. Thank you, Scotty. You too. And then you've got Wednesday night back-to-back homesteading channels, and Thursday night back-to-back homesteading channels. You all know those. And then me on Friday night. All right, and DJ on Friday night. All right, you guys have a beautiful week. Stay safe and warm. And I'll see you on one of the other lives. And until then, much peace and love to you all. Good night.